Hey friends, how are you all doing today? I hope you're having a great day. I'm LlamaMamaKayla, and I want to say thank you for stopping by for a little Wednesday chat. Today is Wednesday, and it is WIP Wednesday. What you working on? So today I am working on a little project for a little girl who will soon be 2, and she's my great niece, and her name is Hazel, and she is the cutest little thing. She's so tiny. Anyway, so I am working on Rosie the Rabbit, which is a pattern by Sarah Zimmerman in the Crochet Cute Critters, and Sarah had made hers in pink. But I am making mine in this beautiful Super Saver Fair Isle Candy Fair Isle Bonbon. So that's what I'm using, and I just think it'll be different than a solid pink bunny. It might be a little more colorful for her, and she might just like it, So that's what I'm working on. It's kind of making this for her for Easter, but hopefully I'm going to see her before then and be able to give it to her. But I've also got to make something for her sister, who is about to turn 15. I need to make something for her too, and I don't know what I'm going to make for a 15-year-old. So Hannah will be 15 and Hazel will be 2 soon. So that's what I'm doing. I got a kind of a late start working today. I got up this morning and I just wasn't feeling it. I just felt really drained. Surprise, surprise. That's no big surprise. I felt really drained, and so I thought, I'm just going to lay back down. I fed and watered the dogs and let them go out to potty twice, and then once before they ate and then once after they ate. And then I said, I'm going to go lay down. I mean, there was nobody home. I was here by myself. Nobody's expecting anything from me. Nobody really expects anything from me anyway. Hush, Phoebe. So anyway, maybe they'll hush now. I decided to just, when I got up and was piddling around, I decided that I would make this rabbit for little Miss Hazel. So that's what I'm working on. So tell me down below what you guys are working on today. What is your WIP for Wednesday, or what great projects are you working on? Also, I want to give you all a health update, what's going on with my family. There's really not anything new about my father. He's still in ICU, still on the ventilator. There was a couple of days there that his temperature was going up, and at one point it was 103.8, and they didn't know, why his temperature was going up. But his it did go down that night, and it's staying down now. They did a lung washout to wash out his lungs, check for any bacteria that they might have missed or something like that, just to try something new, I guess. But the results really won't be back from that for a couple of days, so it may be a couple of days before we know anything about that. They've been doing lung x-rays every morning, and there's not really any change. One lung is just as bad as the other. His right lung is really bad. It doesn't even show up on the x-ray. It's so full and just, not working. They tried changing his medication a little bit, like the medicine that, and my brother had to explain this to me because I didn't know what he was talking about. The medicine that kind of paralyzes him, they lowered it some so that his body had to fight a little bit to use his lungs, but then other things started happening, so they had to give him that medicine back again. So there's really just not any change. I hope to go see him again. The visiting hours are from like 10 to 6, and Big Daddy doesn't even get home until 6. And that's if he comes home and doesn't go to his second job. If he goes to his second job, he don't get home till about 8:30 at night. And so it's kind of hard to get back over there to see him. I'm hoping, the weekend at least. Now my mom, that's a whole nother story. My mom is very hard-headed, very hard-headed, very stubborn, very hard to deal with. She insisted she was going home, and I believe she showed out a little bit, so my brother took her home. He helped her get in and get situated on the front porch, which is like a little sunroom, and that's where she wanted to be. So that's where he left her. Excuse me. Someone came by and was seeing her right then when he left. And then that person called him whenever they left and said, I left and she's there on the front porch, They didn't stay very long with her, maybe 15, 20 minutes or so, and then they left. So she was there until Big Daddy got home from work at 6, and when he drove up, I went out. I stopped and got her some popcorn that she wanted. We stopped at Sonic and got her a Diet Coke, and we got over there to her, and she was sitting out in the sunroom in the dark, freezing cold. She was so cold. So we got her in. I helped her to the restroom. I barely got her to the restroom. I'm just not in any shape to help someone to the restroom, but I did help her get in there, and the whole time I'm helping her get in there, Jody was trying to find a walker, because we knew there was one there, and so he finally found one out in the garage, and got it to, situated and everything, and so I got it back there to the restroom to her, and she was able to hold on to it, and I was able to kind of guide her back to the chair we was going to put her in for the night. She wanted to get in her recliner. Like my brother said, she's never sat in this recliner before. So it's a new recliner. It's a very nice recliner. It's a lift thing and everything. It lays back. But she's never even sat in it before. So I put a blanket down over the recliner, got her in the recliner, covered her up and everything, and then got her situated with the phone next to her, her Diet Coke, her popcorn, and stuff like that. And then my brother came, and we went over her medications, what she was currently taking, and what was old medications that she's not on anymore. We just sorted through all that, and I fixed her pill bottle, and Big Daddy went through all the meds to see what she was currently on and everything. And my brother was doing some other things too, and answering our questions and helping us and stuff too. And so we got all that situated, and I fixed her pill bottle AM and PM through Saturday. Although she said she did not want that container, she got it anyway. And I mean, that's the best thing we can do. And then Big Daddy got her insulin for her, and she got her insulin shot. He went ahead and filled it for tonight's shot and put it there on her table beside her. And then we just kind of sat with her for a little bit, trying to figure out, what she needed. I really just hated to leave her. And then as I started to leave, because it was getting on close to 9 o'clock, Big Daddy hadn't even been home yet. He drove up and I went out. He hadn't even been inside his home yet. He hadn't ate. He was tired. Excuse me. So I told her, was going to go, and then she started in wanting me to spend the night. I didn't have any of my supplies with me or anything. There was just no way I could. And so I told her, I can't. I got to get back home. I got dogs to tend to, for one thing. I've got my feeding tube to tend to and all that. And I told her I can't. I got issues. And she said, well, you can't have more issues than I have. I was like, well, I kind of do. So, and then Big Daddy's like, you can't stay. You can't even tend to yourself. How are you going to tend to her? And I'm like, I don't know. But, and then she started asking Jody if we could spend the night. And he said, no, I got to get home and find my work clothes for tomorrow and stuff, and I need to go eat dinner. And, it was hard to leave her because I'm so scared she's going to get up and fall. She doesn't need to be by herself. And I know that. My brother knows that. We all know that. But she insisted she's going home to live by herself. So we did have a friend of hers coming over today at 12. I think she was going to stay from like 12 to 2. And I'm sure my brother went over first thing this morning or sometime another today. And then I'm gonna go tonight when Big Daddy gets home from work, which I don't know yet if he's gonna get home at 6 or if he's gonna get home at 8:30. But then I guess we will go and make sure she's situated for the night. And whatever. The thing is, I don't live close to her. I live in one town on the very edge. She lives in the next town out on the very edge. And so it's a good 30, 40 miles. I guess it's about 30 miles over there. It takes us about, last night, because we had 2 stops, and they were quick stops. It took us like an hour to get over there. And one of those was just, she wants us to always go to Sonic and get her a drink. So sometimes that takes a while, depending on how quick they are. So, it takes us close to an hour to get over there to her. And then, and then coming back home at night so Big Daddy can, eat dinner and get in the bed for work the next day. So it's hard. I don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do. I don't know that I can go every night. One, it's hard on my health, and it's just hard with Jody's work situation, He has not complained, but I'm sure he don't want to go over there every night. But he hasn't complained. I don't have a vehicle to go during the day or anything, but really mainly she needs somebody at night to get her situated, I guess. And then I just worried about her all night long last night, that she was going to get up to go to the restroom and have it, fall or whatever. I don't know. So I don't know what the answer is. I don't know that her insurance will cover home health or anyone coming, a sitting nurse or anything like that. I don't know what her insurance covers. My brother's handling all that, so that's up to him what we do with that. But I think he really wants her to see that she needs to go to the nursing home, and that would be the easiest thing on everyone except her. So I don't know. Anyway, so we just need prayer, what to do, how to deal with it, what's going on. I appreciate you guys just letting me ramble. I know this ain't the first person to deal with all this stuff, you know, but it is my first time, and it is it's a little upsetting just knowing the situation my dad is in, and then the situation my mom is in, and, you know, it all happened at one time. It's not like, you know, this is two separate occasions. It's all just at one time. And my brother's doing all that he can do, and I'm doing what I can do. My brother probably thinks Kayla needs to step it up, but I'm limited. First off, because I don't have a vehicle to go back and forth all day long, you know, or whatever. And then, secondly, you know, I can't really tend to her a lot. Like, I can't stay with her and tend to her when I need Big Daddy to help me, you know. Like, when we got home last night, he helped me get a shower and get my pajamas on. And, I mean, I have to have help. I'm limited. So, I don't know. I just don't know what the answer is. And I just don't know what to do. So, prayers very much appreciated for all that. I know I rambled. I know I probably said the same thing 2 and 3 times, Angela, because my mind is my mind is scatterbrained, okay? And I probably repeated things. My friend Angela mentions that when people repeat things. Alright, love you guys, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye, friends.